Welcome to Giant Crest SL service video. In this video, we are going to show you the proper service procedures of the fork lower leg. Prepare the following tools for lower leg service. For your own safety, always wear safety glasses and nitrile gloves in the whole repair process and remove jewelry, watches, or other accessories. Place the fork onto the repair stand. Deactivate the lockout. Use a shock pump to gradually release the air. Please deflate slowly to prevent air trapped in the negative chamber. Tilt the fork slightly that the bottom of lower leg is higher than the uppers. Remove rebound adjuster knob. Use a 6mm hex key to undo the bottom bolts. Make sure to keep the attached washers and seals. Put them in orders on a clean paper. Check the threads of connecting rods from the bottom with a torch light. Use the lower leg removal tool to thread in 4 to 5 turns. Grab the lower leg with one hand. Use a plastic hammer to tap the tool a few blows to dislodge the connecting rods. Repeat the same process for the other side. If you don't have the lower leg removal tool, you can use a long M8 bolt or the original bottom bolts as an alternative. Get an oil pan or container ready underneath. Set the fork to the vertical position to drain the bath oil. It may take a while to drain. Pulling downwards to remove the lower leg. If you find it difficult to remove, the connecting rod may not be fully dislodged. Please tap the rod again. Do not force the lower leg, nor use a hammer to strike it down. Put the lower leg aside and clean the CSU with isopropyl alcohol. The CSU is now ready for further lower leg service, damper service, or air spring service. Place the lower leg on the repair stand. Remove energizer ring. Remove foam ring. Use a motorcycle tire lever to lever out the wiper seal. Clean the internal lower leg thoroughly with isopropyl alcohol. Prepare new wiper seal and foam ring. Remove energizer ring for the moment. Soak the foam ring with compatible lubricant. Place saturated foam ring into lower leg. Prepare the wiper seal onto the installation tool. For Crest SL forks, there's no need to apply grease onto the wiper seal mating surface. Push the new seal into the lower leg. If it's very tight, a few blows with plastic hammer is okay. Make sure the wiper seal seats flush with the lower leg. Replace the energizer ring. Apply some grease into the wiper seal cavity. For the new Crest SL, there's no need to apply grease onto DU bushings. However, if the fork suffers from noticeable play between stanchions and lower leg, you can apply grease onto DU bushings just like previous Crest series. Perform the same procedure to the other side, then the lower leg would be ready for assembly. Place the CSU into the repair stand. Set it horizontally with the bottom end point slightly downward. Pull both connecting rod outward and make sure they are at the maximum extension. Measure the extension length both sides. Make sure the rebound adjuster piece is threaded all the way in. The bottom bolt requires enough threads to secure the connecting rod. Activate lockout. Make sure the lower leg direction is matching with the CSU. Carefully install the lower leg. Avoid any fold-up or damage to the lip of wiper seal. When the stanchion contacts the lower DU bushing, a minor misalignment may occur. Lightly spread the lower leg which pushing it toward to the crown. Once the stanchion passes the lower DU, stop from here. Position the fork slightly upward to the bottom end is higher than the crown. To ascertain the proper setup, you can measure the exposed stanchion length. We are now ready to feed oil into the lower leg. At this moment, the connecting rod should not block the way for injection. Prepare the syringe with compatible lubricant. Please note that the required amount of fluid is different on each side. A little less than proper amount is okay, but never overfeed lubricant as the pressure can build up and damage seals. After the injection, push the lower leg toward to the crown until the connecting rod is approaching the mounting area. Use a 4 mm hex key to realign the connecting rod if needed. Use the lower leg removal tool to catch the connecting rod a few turns, then pull it outward a few times to seat the connecting rod. If the air side is difficult to reach, pump few pressure to extend the rod. Prepare the bottom bolt and seal washers. The seal washer may be different from what you see in this video, but the principle stays the same. Install the bottom bolt onto the damper side first. Tighten to 7.5 Nm. Once done, deactivate lockout. Install the bottom bolt onto the air side. Tighten to 7.5 Nm. Thoroughly clean the bottom area. Replace rebound adjuster knob. You may need to push it with a rotating motion to align internal hex bits. Place the fork into upright position. Pump the pressure to customer setup. Otherwise, the Crest series has a factory setting of 80 psi. Thoroughly clean the fork and you're finished. That's all for Crest SL lower leg service. If you have more questions, please don't hesitate to contact Global ASQA or GRA team. We've got your back.